What is the science behind creating flaky pie crusts? The role of cold ingredients. The key to a flaky pie crust is keeping your ingredients cold. When fat, such as butter or shortening, is chilled, it remains solid during mixing. As the dough bakes, these solid fat pieces melt, creating pockets that result in a flaky texture. The importance of proper mixing. Mixing the dough properly is crucial. Over-mixing can develop the gluten in the flour, making the crust tough. Instead, mix until the fat is broken into small pieces and the dough just comes together. This ensures a tender, flaky texture. Choosing the right fat. Different fats affect the crust's texture. Butter provides rich flavor and flakiness due to its water content, which creates steam during baking. Shortening or lard offers a more tender crust but may lack the depth of flavor. Combining fats can give you the best of both worlds. Using the correct flour. All-purpose flour is typically used for pie crusts. It has enough gluten to provide structure but not so much that it becomes tough. For even flakier results, some bakers use pastry flour, which has a lower protein content than all-purpose flour. The effect of water. Water binds the dough together and helps the fat to coat the flour. However, adding too much water can make the dough sticky and tough. Add just enough to bring the dough together, and use cold water to keep the fat from melting. Resting the dough. After mixing, let the dough rest in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. This rest period allows the gluten to relax, making the dough easier to roll out and helping to prevent shrinkage during baking. Rolling out the dough. Roll the dough evenly and gently to ensure a uniform thickness. Rolling too thin can cause tearing, while rolling unevenly can lead to inconsistent baking. Use a light touch to avoid overworking the dough. Baking techniques. For the best flakiness, bake your pie crust at a high temperature initially to set the structure and then reduce the heat to allow even cooking. Some bakers also use a pie shield or aluminum foil to prevent the edges from over-browning. The role of resting after baking. Let the baked pie crust cool completely before filling. This resting period allows the crust to firm up, which helps maintain its flakiness and provides a sturdy base for your fillings. Troubleshooting common issues. If your pie crust isn't as flaky as desired, it might be due to overmixing, too much water, or using warm ingredients. Adjusting these variables and practicing will help you achieve the perfect flaky pie crust.